Today I'm going to show you how you can turn your raw vocals from this "Can't we find love again" into this "Can't we find love again." And it's really simple. All we gotta do is to first record some raw vocals. Just get your mic and make sure you don't sound like a chicken. Next, start by leveling the volumes of your raw vocals by creating a volume automation and making sure that everything is hitting around the same level. Then start processing. The first stage is EQing. Cut out all the unnecessary low end on your vocal, but make sure you still feel that natural warmth on the low end. Add a De-Esser to tame the S sounds on your voice, because at least then I'll feel something. I'm using FabFilter Pro DS for this one. It's a great plugin. Moving on, we have the first compression stage. We're going to be using a glue compressor to tame the vocals dynamics and make sure the lower parts don't sound too low compared to the louder ones. Start by messing with the threshold and finish up by compensating with a bit of extra gain. Then we have the pitching stage. And for this I'm going to be using Melodyne to correct some of the vocal notes, and then Autotune to make it sound spot on. Just make sure you put it to the key of the song and adjust your return speed until you're happy with the result. Because at least then I'll feel something. Moving on, we need to add some distortion. For this I used Camel Crusher and Soundgoodizer to get that extra crunchiness on the vocals. This is without "Can't we find love again?" and then with "Can't we find love again?" We then move to the Serum Fx stage. Yeah, that's what I decided to call it. Add a Serum Fx to make the vocals wider and a bit more punchy. I also added a bit of reverb and delay on this stage, but nothing significant. What's important here is the hyperdimension and the distortion. Here's the vocals without Serum Fx. Tell me how many more tears will drop. And then with "Tell me how many more tears will drop." The last stage is the second compression stage to tame the vocals after all the processing and make sure they're not sounding all over the place. For this I used Ozone 8 Vintager and OGT. I also added a bit more EQ because I felt like the vocal was lacking some presence on the high end. And that is it. All we need to do now is add some reverb and delay. I used the FabFilter Pro R on the bus channel with the vocal bright preset, and on another bus channel an Echo Boy with the classic analog preset. Is this time the end? Don't forget to EQ your reverb and delay and automate them through the vocal for better results. And that is it. Don't forget to get the FLP and the vocal preset down from the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.